Sveiki and welcome back to your bonus irregular Latvian lesson. As promised, we will learn a folk poem that will help you learn numbers and also be very fun, that my grandmother used to tell me when I was little. Come to think of it, I guess most of my Latvian folklore understanding in some way comes from my grandmother, either from her directly or passed on through by my dad. And it's a shame that she's no longer around to participate in these videos, but today her poem will live on. Let's get into it. The poem pretty much is this. At every hour on the clock there is a specific thing to do. So you will say pulkstens and then the number, pulksten viens, and the thing to do. Let's go slowly. So, pulkstens viens, jāpļauj siens, jāpļauj siens. You have to mow the hay that you will later give to your horse. At 1 o'clock all Latvians are working in the field. Jāpļauj siens. So, pulkstens viens, jāpļauj siens. Pulkstens divi, jādur zivi. Jādur zivi. You have to stab the fish. Don't ask why. Probably it's dinner time or you're somewhere by the river fishing and there's, probably fishing with the stick, so you have to stab the fish. Pulksten divi, jādur zivi. Pulksten trīs, jāvār rīsi. Pulksten trīs, jāvār rīsi. So you have to boil the rice. Dinner is coming up, you have to get it ready for everybody. So, pulksten trīs, jāvār rīsi. Pulksten četri, jākauj vepri. Pulksten četri, jākauj vepri. At 4 o'clock, you have to kill a castrated hog. This one can have many meanings. One could be that you are a farmer, that you have to kill your animal in order to eat it in the evening. But vepris, a castrated hog, has such powerful symbolic imagery. It could also be not a boar, but a different type of acquaintance. So at 4, you kill that. So pulkstens četri, jākauj vepri. Pulkstens pieci, ko tu trieci? Ko tu trieci? This one is quite an ambiguous one. Triekt means to hit somebody very, very strongly, or also patriekt means to chase somebody out of the house or to tell them very strongly to go away. Also, triekt naudu means to be spending money in large sums and maybe irresponsibly. So, ko tu trieci? Ko or who did you triekt? Up to you to decide. So, pulksten pieci, ko tu trieci? Pulksten seši, sabrauc sveši. Pulksten seši, sabrauc sveši. So at 6 o'clock, a lot of strangers have come into your house. Good thing you killed that castrated boar and boiled that rice, because now you have to feed your guests. So, pulksten seši, sabrauc sveši. Pulksten septiņi, rakstaini vestīt. Pulksten septiņi, rakstaini vestīt. So at 7 you have to put on your best and most beautiful embroidered and ornamented vest. Rakstaina vestīte. Pulksten septiņi, rakstaina vestīte. Pulksten astoņi, sarkani kastroļi. Pulksten astoņi, sarkani kastroļi. Sarkani kastroļi. So, sarkani kastroļi means red saucepans. They can be either just the color red, because that's how they were painted, but I think that they're mostly red because there's so much heat in them. You are making your dinner. So, at 8, your saucepans are red because you're making dinner to feed all of your foreign friends. So, pulksten astoņi, sarkani kastroļi. Pulksten deviņi, divpīļtēviņi. Pulksten deviņi, divpīļtēviņi. Literally, two papa ducks. Latvians, I don't know. Sometimes it's just Latvian, So at 9, 2 papa ducks. So, pulksten deviņi, divpīļtēviņi. Pulksten 10, jācep desiņa. Pulksten 10, jācep desiņa. So, completely illogically, after you have already had dinner with all of your friends, now you have to cook a sausage, jācep desiņa. So, pulksten 10, jācep desiņa. Pulksten 11, now we move on to something more logical, jāmirst nost. You have to die. Time to die. Pulksten 11, jāmirst nost. So, after the busy day that you've had, makes sense that you are so tired that you might as well die. So, pulksten 11, jāmirst nost. And finally, pulksten 12, velnam kāzas. Pulksten 12, velnam kāzas. Velnam kāzas. At 12 o'clock, it's the wedding of the devil. So, pulksten 12, velnam kāzas. So, this is the poem. If you learned already the numbers from my last video, then you already know half of the poem, and you only need the other half and the movement to complete it. I suggest this. I'm gonna do it from the start to the finish and you learn, and then, if you're up for it, film yourself doing it and send it back so we could make a compilation of the Latvian numbers poem. And so my grandma's contribution to Latvian folklore will live on forever. Right, here we go. Pulksten 1, jāpļauj siens. Pulksten 2, jādur zivi. Pulksten 3, jāvār rīsi. Pulksten 4, jākauj vepri. Pulksten 5, ko tu trieci? Pulksten 6, sabrauc sveši. Pulksten 7, rakstaini vestīt. Pulksten 8, sarkani kastroļi. Pulksten 9, divpiļtēviņi. Pulksten 10, jācep desiņa. Pulksten 11, jāmirs nost. Pulksten 12, velnam kāzas. Can't wait to see what you got. If you don't know where to send it, I'll put my email in the description so that you can send it via WeTransfer. So yeah, I encourage you to do it. But for now, happy learning and see you soon maybe.